Hey guys, so I have another craft and Etsy update for you. And for the past several weeks, I've been focusing mostly on clay charms. So this is the last update in the foreseeable future that will be of the clay or polymer clay nature. I already said in my previous last update that I was going to have a last round of sculpting polymer clay charms and then baking them, and then after that I'm going to put all my polymer clay materials away so that way I can go back to focusing on needle felting. The reason why I don't do like polymer clay and like needle felting at the same time is because they share the same workspace, and if you work with polymer clay, you already know that a lot of times they attract dust and lint, and so needle felting is made nothing of is made out of fibers and wool and loose strands. So I didn't want any of the loose strands to be clinging onto the clay. So that's why I make it in batches essentially. And let me just go ahead and show you what I've made. And this right here is the doll that I've made in the past week and a half or so, and it's mostly cupcake related. So let me go ahead and dump this all out. I say mostly, or should I say most? All of these were mostly made with molds, and usually I've never made anything with molds before, but I thought that I saw some molds on Etsy and I wanted to give them a try. I've never made cupcake charms with molds before or macarons, so I wanted to see what they were like, and I wanted to make smaller charms. So let me go ahead and show you. So I made a lot of these macaron charms, these mini macaron charms, and I thought that they would be really cute to be like dangling charms. So here's one. I forgot, I'm horrible with the names of the colors of the clay, but this one I saw, I was at Hobby Lobby and I saw the clay was on sale and it was so shimmery and pretty. So I bought some for the intention of making them like fancy, making some fancy macaron charms out of them. So these would be good for like planner charms or something because the fact that they dangle, and I don't know, I just thought that they were really pretty. So let me go ahead. I made a bunch of those, and I made a few miscellaneous macaron charms with the extra pink clay that I had. And these I will not be selling. These will just be extras, like for giveaways and things like that for customers who've bought from my Etsy shop previously. So for the repeat customers. So here are the charms, and I made a lot of those. And the next, let me just put them back into the bowl. And the next ones that I made are these plain cupcake charms. So let me just go ahead and grab a bunch here. I mostly made them out of 3 pastel colors, which is pink, lavender, and blue. So let me go ahead, wait, let me find another lavender charm. Here you go. Okay, so these are just really plain. I just wanted to make one with like just a cute kawaii face, and let me just adjust here a little bit so that I could see what's in the frame. And yeah, so I had a lot of fun making frosting or icing for the first time out of polymer clay. And XOX Rufus or Kawaii Studios and Cool Rice Bunnies, they have really great tutorials on how to make cupcakes and icing and all of that. So I mostly followed their directions as to how to mix and how to blend and all that. And yeah. Now the nice thing about this icing, you may not be able to see it in the camera or through the screen, but on top of the icing, because I thought it was a little bit on the plain side, I actually dipped the charm or the frosting part into iridescent glitter. So it kind of gives it like a sugar coating a little bit, like granulated sugar coating. And in the sun, it has a bit of sparkle to it, so it's really pretty. It's a lot prettier in person than it is through screen or through photos, I think, because I had a hard time trying to find to like capture the image of the the shimmery glitter with my camera phone. So yeah, super cute. I made a bunch of these, and I was on a cupcake binge, so I made a lot more different kinds of cupcakes. So I've already posted one image of a work in progress of this bear cupcake charm. And this bear here has frosting and little chunks of chocolate. And also with these charms, I had a lot of practice on making faces. Again, the mouth is not as fine as how I can, but I tried my best trying to make it as thin as possible, but yeah, it's really, really hard to try to get it really, really thin. But I'm still happy with the end result. And I made panda charms with lavender frosting, and this one has, maybe you can't really see it, but it has the chunkier glitter that I have for topping. Let me see if I could find one that has a little bit more. That one doesn't have that much. Let me see here. You might be able to see it on this one, I don't know. It's easier if you see it in natural sunlight. Yeah, you might have a hard time trying to see it. But I made so these animal charms, and also here's one with a bunny, and it has a heart. And let me just see right here. Yeah, I made a bunch of those as well. And let me put that off to the side. Now, let's see, what else did I make? Here is some Mamegoma cupcake charms that I made. And it's just a plain cupcake with a little Mamegoma sitting on top of it. So let me just find, here you go. See if there's one that has better details on it. So it's a little bit on the bright side in the room right now. But yeah, it's just a plain cupcake. Again, with pink frosting and also a lot of iridescent glitter. But here's a little Mamegoma, and it's sitting on top of the cupcake. Super cute charm. And let's see, what else did I make? Oh yeah, okay, so these were not made with molds. This charm right here, it has a bit of a Valentine's theme to it. It's the bunny charms that I made, and they're little cupids. So they have little wings, and they're holding a big old heart. And this was made with opal clay, mixed in with a little bit of very pale pink. So it looks really, really pretty, shining it in the sunlight. The opal or the iridescent glitter in the clay really shows through. So yeah, this was actually made with opal clay. I was able to find some at Hobby Lobby, and it's really, really pretty. So I made only 2 of these. And the last charm that I made, let's see here, is this right here. And it's a Neko Atsume kitty charm. And if you play the game, or it's an app game, then you know that there is the option of purchasing a potted plant or potted planter, and the cat sits inside the potted plant. So I thought that was really cute, and I made 2 of these. This actually is made out of wood. If you go to those craft stores at Hobby Lobby or at Michael's, in the wooden section, they have like little wooden miniatures, like beads and little miniature like wooden furniture for doll houses. So I saw the potted plants, and before I actually purchased these to kind of, because they reminded me a little bit of like the ice cream cones. So before I actually used this as a base for making like ice cream cones. But this one actually, painted it similarly to what the color is in the Neko Atsume app. And here I have Snowball. And also I added this bead accent to it, and has really bright, colorful flowers. It reminded me of the Temari ball that's in the app game. That's also like, a toy that the cats could play with. So this is really, really cute. I'm super happy with how it turned out. And I only had 2 of these because I only had 2 of the potted plants left. If I had more, I would have made more. So yeah, these are the 2 that I have, and they will be on my Etsy shop as well. And so that's essentially it, guys. If I go back to making more polymer clay charms, probably sometime in the summer, that's when I think I have more available time to set things up. I'll be able to make some more charms. I wanted to see if I had time to make more like miniature food charms, like pancakes and things like that, but I just didn't have the time. So I just wanted to wrap things up as soon as I can. And yeah, so my next craft update should be things related to needle felting. And since I am going to be doing needle felting things, I'll probably be able to do more tutorials or videos, like watch me craft videos with the needle felting, because yeah, doing videos for watch me craft with polymer clay is kind of messy. Like, I don't like the feeling of touching anything else when my hands are dirty with clay, so I don't like to fiddle around with like camera equipment while I'm doing polymer clay stuff. So yeah, look forward to that, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!